makeup people, but by a duchess, no less, and a famous musician. I think he's out the back. Do we have our cameras there? There he is. Shaving his head bald. Congratulations, Fred. Thank you very much. And Moby knows what he's doing. There's a man who knows what he's doing. So I'll give Fred $500 for being such a good sport and $1,000 to the Starlight Foundation. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Corinne. Good to see you. Moby will be here as well as Grinspoon, and we'll see our bike riders in Corryong. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, an old friend. He's touring the nation. He's got a new single, Sunday, from his album 18. We're very happy to have him back. Please welcome our favourite vegan, Moby. How's our friend going out the back?
Which friend?
Well, no, he's not a friend, okay. Some guy, some loser from the audience we've got. He's back in the audience. Oh, there he is.
He's got his... Yeah.
He shaved his head. You know, well done, Fred.
Is your girlfriend here? Is your girlfriend here?
No, she's
because
at home.
He had a request when I was shaving his head. He wanted me to shave his girlfriend's name into the side of his head. And I tried. Her name's Kat, right?
Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm. I tried.
Kate,
so,
obviously.
Yeah, we got and then they started... Yeah, okay, never mind.
But thanks.
How's your trip been so far? Because last time you were here, we talked about the fact you were attacked by parrots and all sorts of animals.
Yeah, I got bit by a parrot in the park.
Anything gone horribly wrong this time?
Oh, as a matter of fact, yes. You know the movie The Ring?
Yes.
Has everyone seen the movie The Ring?
The Naomi Watts.
It's fucking terrifying.
It is scary stuff.
So I went to see it. I took a little holiday in Auckland.
Yep.
And I went to see The Ring. And I go back to the house that I'm renting. Honestly, I'm not making this up. The bedroom I was staying in had a stone well in it.
Get out.
No. And if you haven't seen The Ring, that means nothing to you. But if you've seen it, all the evil in The Ring takes place in this stone well. How many houses in the world have a stone well in the bedroom?
Exactly right.
None, except for the one I was staying at after I saw this movie. Visions of that thing crawling out of the screen.
And the girl with the drooping head and everything, very frightening. Now, how's your restaurant going, by the way?
It's great.
When did that open?
It opened in June of last year. It's called Teeny.
It's called Teeny. And it's a vegan restaurant, is that right?
Vegetarian. It's vegetarian food for people who don't like vegetarian food. Because that's like, I've been a vegan now for 16 years, and I've had this experience so often where I'll be like with my friends and like, oh, let's go out to dinner, and they're all like, oh, no. So you're going to take us to one of those places where they eat dirt and everyone looks tired. And so my ex-girlfriend and I opened a restaurant where you can smoke in there, you can drink in there, and it's really tasty vegetarian food as opposed to like nuts and berries. Someone's laughing because it sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? Like tasty vegetarian food, it's like an intelligent Texan.
Is it difficult trying to open or run a restaurant with an ex-girlfriend?
It's been a challenge. Especially, yeah, I mean, in some ways it's been nice because it's brought us closer together.
Yes.
But it's also, I mean, yeah, it's been difficult at times, you know, because you have sort of like personal emotional issues that are unresolved, and they get worked out through like, you know, like, why did you order so much focaccia, you whore? So we've had some issues. Yeah.
I can understand. And how's New York going for you? Were you there when the big snowstorm was on? Because I saw this footage of the blizzard. It looked pretty full on.
It was great.
How was it for business?
Surprisingly enough, it was terrific. We didn't, the plan was, my ex-girlfriend and I, we were going to meet at the restaurant and be open just in case someone happened to straggle. And we got about 14 meters of snow in the course of 6 hours. I'm making that up. It was about, actually, a meter of snow. 14, do you believe me? 14 meters of snow. And we got a meter of snow. We thought no one was going to come in, but everyone had the day off work. And so you'd have people cross-country skiing in New York, and they'd ski up and they'd have a hot chocolate.
So is your restaurant like a celebrity restaurant where, you know, famous people come in because it's owned by a famous person?
Maybe. Yeah, we get a lot of celebrities.
Because I know, has Clinton come in? Because you've met Clinton. Is he like your best bud now or something?
There was an honorary dinner for Bono a couple weeks ago. This is the period of the interview where I do my shameless name dropping. And so I went to this dinner for Bono, and like Robert De Niro's there, and David Bowie's there, and Bill Clinton was there. And Bill Clinton's the only living person who, I mean, like, I I idolize this man, and I've never met him. And I felt like a nervous school kid. Hello, Mr. President. It's really nice to meet you. Thank you, sir. And he was great. He's a big man.
Is he?
Very tall, yeah.
And was he everything that you expected him to be and more?
He did try to hit on me.
Now, what about George?
He was sort of like smoking a cigar.
Yeah, so Moby.
I know, so...
People will come together. What about George W? Do you want to meet him at all? What are your feelings on him at the moment with everything that's going down?
You know, the whole situation, the impending situation in Iraq,
yes.
I've decided, and this is going to sound like such a cop-out, I've decided not to have an opinion. Because it's so complicated and everybody involved is so disingenuous. Like the French are disingenuous and the Russians are disingenuous and the Americans are disingenuous. And I don't trust anybody. So all I've decided is like, I hope it's brief, and I hope it's as bloodless as possible. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like there are all these, you know, political machinations going on that are going to affect the lives of ordinary people. And I just hope that it affects people in as limited a capacity as possible.
Wise words, I think. Very telling. Everybody take heed. Moby has spoken. Let's mention this. Your tour starts this Friday in Perth at the Belvoir Amphitheatre. That'll be great. And then you're going around the country...
Adelaide.
Yes, Adelaide, you go.
Then back here in Melbourne.
Melbourne, yes.
Then 2 days in Sydney at the place I can't pronounce, the Horden Pavilion.
The Horden Pavilion, yes.
I pronounced it right.
There
I've been saying the...
You've
okay.
just been saying Whore Pavilion.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and then
Brisbane.
And then we're supposed to go to Singapore and Hong Kong,
That's
which
exciting.
is terrific because that's where this deadly pneumonia is happening.
Hooray! Enjoy it. So tickets for Perth through Ticketmaster 7 and Box, Adelaide, Venue Tix, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Ticketek, Moby, everyone. Good to see you. Take it easy. All right, don't forget the album 18 as well. That brings us to the end tonight. Please. Oh, well, actually, what am I talking about? We've got our nudie bike riders to look at.
The guys in the G-string.
Have you been excited by that?
You screwed up, though.
What have I done wrong?
Because, not you personally, but someone at the show, you had such a good pun that you could have done.
Which is?
The numbers, it was 221 for the tutu, and
yes.
222 for the bikini. Why not 222
for the tutu? I was hoping for a number where it's 555, a tutu, which is where two Russian girls kiss each other.
Oh, really? Oh, the band. Everything she said, everything she said, all the things she did.
Let's cross the corridor. We've got our G-string bike riders standing by. Okay. Mothers, lock up your daughters. Okay, boys. Start your pedaling.
Okay, Rife.
Yeah. Okay. Woo. Here we go. This is the shot we want right there. It's all for charity, the Starlight Foundation. One of them didn't have a back bit to it. I swear, one of them didn't have a back bit. Yeah. And look at that kid. Oh, I love it when we do that. And people screaming at the camera for no reason. Thanks to all tonight's guests. Moby, of course. Sarah Ferguson.